we got our first preview look at a new movie called The Book of Clarence, starring Lakeith Stanfield, R.J. Kryler, Benedict Cumberbatch, James McAvoy, Alfred Woodard, and some other people. Directed by the guy who made The Harder They Fall. Guess Lakeith Stanfield's character Clarence is looking to become a messiah during the time of Jesus. This movie is about to cause some commotion just from the fact that there are black characters in Jerusalem during this time period, and also Jesus. And the depiction of Jesus has always been a point of controversy. Some people see that the depictions of Jesus as anything other than a lighter skinned person as mocking, that there's only one Jesus, there's only one way that Jesus should be depicted. So we'll see. I mean, I hear they were up in arms about this movie back in the day. I heard they tried to blow up a movie theater for this movie. They were sending Martin Scorsese death threats about this movie. I'm intrigued to see the response to the Book of Clarence. I don't think it's going to be as bad as when this movie came out. Jay-Z being a producer or just being a part of this is going to be another point of contention. And it's going to cause some people to be upset about this movie. I do think it's smart that you can't really see Jesus's face in this initial trailer and the initial preview. I think that part is smart because after the way in which they reacted to a Black Cleopatra, this is going to cause some uproar. As a man who leans more towards spiritually based faith, I don't think I've ever really thought about the true depiction of Jesus or thought hard about it. So I don't think that this movie is going to be necessarily triggering or anything to me. It's going to be triggering to a lot of people. I also wonder, is this movie going to be more so, because it's clearly a comedy, or it clearly has comedic aspects. Is this movie going to be more so looking at the systems in which religion is based, or is it going to be looking at religion itself? I think either way, people are going to be upset about this movie. Clearly, a lot of people already are. Jay-Z's involvement plays a big part in that. I wonder how they are going to play this because Lakeith Stanfield's character is looking to be a messiah. And oftentimes we see these religious characters who try to be something and they try to portray themselves as something for their own gain, whether it's political, monetary, social, economical, whatever. They try to play something else for their own personal gain. So I think if the movie can look at it that way, they can get like a little bit of bail, a little bit of leeway, but I don't think they're going to do that. The Book of Clarence could take a lot of different routes. I'm kind of intrigued to see what routes they do take and what direction it goes, to see the responses. We'll see. It looks interesting. I'm not going to say it's on my watch list. Maybe it is because of how to see how people respond. We'll see what happens.